10 years of the shadow, Bristol. 10 years of the shadow.
Yo, I hear this, my Wicked and Chris. Skankers presents 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition at Club Lakota in Bristol, 6 Upper Street, postcode B52 8QN on Saturday the 4th of December, 10 to 6 a.m. in the morning. Tickets £14 plus booking fee and more on the door. Skankers brings to you 10 years of the SDC. Info lines on this are 079 08 097 055. Tickets on 011 792 99 008 or online tickets at bristolticketshop.co.uk. Oh you mean, this is 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition and we come to part exclusive live PAs on the night from the SDC is Trigger with Rolling and Riding West featuring Spider, Bassman with the 10 Commandments, Shady, who you reppin' a real talk, Spider with Black Tarantula and Balaclava, myself the Lockeye with Big Balls, DJ Sly and Paxo performing forthcoming album tracks. It's gonna be a big night. DJs playing in the arena's gonna be Sly, back to back with the Paxo, 3-hour exclusive Shadow Demon set and live PAs. Also DJ Brocky, Brian G, Logan D back to back with the MRK, Props back to back with Rowney, live back to back with Mr. K. Oh you mean? Yeah, MC's Bassman, Trigger, Juice, Shady, Spider, Lockeye, Nutcracker, Icy Free, Fearless, Batman D, Evil B, Frisco, Longman, Tricks and Guyver. Big things are going, I said big things are popping. Arena 2 hosted by Urban Front Recordings. That's Skankers, represent 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition in Bristol, Club Lakota. Yeah, man. Shadow into the area, cause Shadow looking scarier. We're taking over because we're big vulture. Tricks you is the master, Shades you is the Excalibur, Face the teacher, Walk on water, Juice the original rider, the Black Tarantula, the LDO, the Kane, the Ice Skywalker, the Sly round the neck, you like a Rottweiler, the 10 year Shadow big up on the raver. We're coming to Bristol in a helicopter. Skankers in the hand, you have the flavor. Cause anytime we come at that Club Lakota, we say 10 years Shadow, salute Base the teacher. 10 years Shadow, 10 years Shadow, 10 years Shadow, Coalition gang, 10 years Shadow, 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 Shadow.
10 years of the shadow, Bristol. 10 years of the shadow. 10 years of the shadow, Bristol. 10 years of the shadow.
Yes, D, my raving brethren, what's going on, fam?
Hey, man, still there, you get me? Just on the hustle, you get me? Like, what's going on now?
So yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you in a dance, what's going on?
Man don't even go raving like one time, you know, like, times have changed and all, cause money and things, you get me?
Okay,
like,
I thought it was just me, like, why? What's your reasoning?
I'm not even feeling enough of the new school stuff that's coming out these days and all. Like,
Oh, what, it's all different now, yeah?
Bruv, I swear down, yeah, sounds like my Hoover's broken when I listen to some like new stuff, you know, like, I'm not even on it, like, zzz,
Right. Yeah, true man started a family and that. I ain't really been doing it myself, but you know what though? There's one thing that's coming up soon though.
Don't lie.
There's one thing that's coming up soon that's playing all the old rhythms and stuff we used to rave to still.
Hey, but man's on that studio. Hey, bruv, it will take my DJs, man. If
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Rollercoaster. On Friday the 5th of November, Rollercoaster presents Bonfire Night Blazer, a rave with jungle drum and bass from 1993 to 2007 only at the Mass nightclub in Brixton. DJs supplying the tunage include Magistrate, Cabby, Kane, Fatality and Fully Equipped. Remember, it's 1993 to 2007 drum and bass only. Doors open at 11 PM and it ends at 6 AM. Vocalists hosting throughout the night will be the original Rollercoaster MCs, Mecca, Combo, Deezer and Stars and Devious MC, who will be doing a live showcase of his belly tune on the night. Tickets for this old school drum and bass night are just £7 plus booking fee in advance from theticketsellers.co.uk and just £10 on the door. This is all happening down at the Mass nightclub in Brixton, SW2 1JF on Friday the 5th of November. Bonfire night. For more information visit www.rollercoasterlife.com. 245. That's 07931 123 245. Roller coaster. Roller coaster.
Out to the jump up heads, out to those that like to bubble. On the 27th of November at Finbar's 13 High Street, North Dunstable, you got the Rough D&B versus the Karma Digital. Two big labels in the drum and bass scene about to clash, and the DJs on the night will be the Papa G from Cool London and Hazardous Music, the Alter Ego from Rough D&B and Karma, the Dual Process from Rough D&B, Origin FM and Audio Hostage, the Mackie G from Karma and Rough D&B. You also got the Fate, the Spidey and the Stealth. Bad Boy MCs touching down on the night will be the MC New Flow, the MC Market, the Nearsy, the Ratsy, the Breeze, the Dubsy and the Scalibur. This event will be streamed live on Rough Radio, that's 24/7 drum and bass pressure. You can find it on roughradio.co.uk. Also check out roughdnb.com and Facebook.com/roughDnB and the MySpace Karma Digital Records.
Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose.
There will be a 10K sound system on the night. Admission fee is only £3. Doors open from 9 PM and we're rolling through till 4 in the morning. Once again, Rough D&B versus Karma Digital. 27th of November 2010, Finbar's 13 High Street North, Dunstable, LU6 1HX. I'll see you there.
10 years of the shadow, Bristol. 10 years of the shadow.
Yo, I hear this with Wicked and Chris. Skankers presents 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition at Club Lakota in Bristol, 6 Upper Street, postcode BS2 8QN on Saturday the 4th of December, 10 to 6 AM in the morning. Tickets £14 plus booking fee and more on the door. Skankers brings to you 10 years of the SDC. Info lines on this are 079 08 097 055. Tickets on 011 792 99008 or online tickets at bristolticketshop.co.uk. Oh you mean, this is 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition and we come to party. Exclusive live PAs on the night from the SDC is Trigger with Rolling and Riding West featuring Spider, Bassman with the 10 Commandments, Shady, who you repping a real talk, Spider with Black Tarantula and Balaclava, myself the Lockeye with Big Balls, DJ Sly and Paxo performing forthcoming album tracks. It's gonna be a big night. DJs playing in the arena's gonna be Sly, back to back with the Paxo, 3-hour exclusive Shadow Demon set and live PAs. Also DJ Brocky, Brian G, Logan D back to back with the MRK, Props back to back with Rowney, live back to back with Mr. K. Oh you mean? Yeah, MC's Bassman, Trigger, Juice, Shady, Spider, Lockeye, Nutcracker, Icy Free, Fearless, Batman D, Evil B, Frisco, Longman, Tricks and Guyver. Big things are going, I said big things are popping. Arena 2 hosted by Urban Front Recordings. That's Skankers, represent 10 years of the Shadow Demon Coalition in Bristol, Club Lakota. Yeah, man. Shadow into the area, cause Shadow looking scarier. We're taking over because we're big vulture. Tricks you is the master, Shades you is the Excalibur, Space the teacher, Walk on water, Juice original rider, the Black Tarantula, the LDODK, the Ice Skywalker, the Sly round the neck, you like a Rottweiler, the 10 years Shadow big up on the raver. We're coming to Bristol in a helicopter. Skankers, you know you and you have the flavor. Cause anytime we come at the that club Lakota. This is 10 years shadow. Salute base the teacher. 10 years shadow. 10 years shadow. 10 years shadow. Coalition gang. 10 years shadow. 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 Shadow.
10 years of the shadow, Bristol. 10 years of the shadow.
Confusion presents RR Records, second birthday bash. Be there at 9 block, put your factory 9 block. Ryan Confusion come to blow the factory right up. Tell your man a man wise up, their birthday vibes inside up. It's a collabo thing, brace yourself for the line up. Be there at 9 block, put your factory 9 block. Ryan Confusion come to blow the factory right up. Tell your man a man wise up, their birthday vibes inside up. It's a collabo thing, brace yourself for the line up. Yes family, it's all popping off. Saturday the 30th of October 2010, Confusion presents RI Records second birthday bash, celebrating 2 years in the business at the Factory Nightclub, Queen Street, Gravesend. DJs bringing the party vibes will be DJ Magistrate, DJ KG, Riggers on back to back with Turno, Fake back to back with Yas, DJ Fusion, Messias and the Lieutenant G, alongside MC Shabba, Stormin, Shady, Drex, Yardy, Flat, Unstoppable Fam, Reborn, Bag of Size, Fuddy, Diggity, myself, the Sparksman, and my sparring partner Roma. Attractions on the night, big drink promos, new Confusion dancers, 20k sound system, tight but polite security. Halloween fancy dress is optional, but there will be prizes for the scariest skanker. All this for just £10 on the door, all night long. Yes, you heard me, £10 on the door, all night long. So get yourself down to the factory for the 30s, there's nothing wrong, fam. Confusion presents RR Records, second birthday bash.
You are now in tune to the sound of DJ Fully Equipped and DJ Hitman.
Right, mic check, 1, 2, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show with myself Fully Equipped and DJ Hitman, who's behind the decks right about now. And as you know, it's the Heavy Artillery Show. We do it every Thursday from 9 to 11 on fatbeats.co.uk. And as you know, it's the Heavy Artillery Show. So what we like to do is bring a guest down every week from the drum and bass scene, also other scenes, all performing artists, put them through a 30 to 40 minute interview, and then basically just get them to do whatever they do best, basically. So this week in the building, in the hot seat, we have DJ Kane. You cool, brother? Do you want to grab that microphone? Because no one will hear you otherwise.
It would help, innit? Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell, I'm going great at the age of 22, so all good, man. But yeah.
Working hard then, yeah?
Yeah, working hard, man. It's all good. But yeah, so basically, if it's all right with you, we'll start a little 30, 40 minute interview. Just like I said to you earlier, depending on how much you got to talk about. And then stay and have a guest show with us, man. But Hitman said, I think you got to shoot or something like that.
Well, no. I can do. We'll have a mix in it. We'll see how we get along with the interview, and
all right, wicked, man.
Definitely have a little mix down afterwards.
So wicked. Thank you to welcome to Fat Beats, and thank you for coming.
Nice one.
So first off, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? First, let's start with your name. Why DJ Kane?
It was Kane is my Christian name that my dad gave me, and at the time I decided to be a DJ. Big Daddy Kane was big things in the hip hop scene.
Yeah, I've heard of that name, Big Daddy Kane. Does it go?
So you know, the name Kane was kind of credible on the road, and I didn't feel a need to invent something else.
All right,
so
wicked,
I went
man.
with that.
So that Kane's your Christian name anyway.
That's basically it.
Nice name, man.
Thank you, mate.
So all right, so obviously you was a hip hop fan, Daddy Kane and stuff like that. Is that where you got your influences to become a DJ from?
Yeah, partly. Like my family's very musical. Everyone, or lots of people in my family, are in the music industry in one shape or form.
What's that? Singers in
yeah,
the drum and bass industry, or
no, in the music industry in general. Like my dad, my sister, my brother, my mum used to be. You know what I mean?
So very musical family orientated.
Yeah, so it's always been around. I remember seeing Scratch Professor, who, like Omar's brother, family friend, doing like hip hop sort of showman.
Sorry to stop you there, Kane, because obviously I'm quite young myself. We get young listeners.
Yeah.
So could you like elaborate a bit more on Scratch? Who was that?
There's cut a long story short, my dad runs a record label with Omar's dad, Omar the singer, the soul singer from UK who did tracks like There's Nothing Like This. And his brother is...
He won a show, didn't he? Is that the guy?
He's big. He's a big, name brand, proper name brand. Anyway, his brother is a hip-hop DJ called Scratch Professor, and I remember seeing one of his shows at a young age and just being mesmerised and thinking, boy, it's not really about this bass guitar. My dad bought me it. I need some techniques, Dad. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it went.
All right, wicked, man. So what, this guy's Scratch, yeah, lived up to the name, so bad boy, yeah?
Yeah. Got a big up Scratch, man. Big up Roland every time. Because, like I say, he's the one who inspired me, first of all. I got my first pair of decks I got was one of those consoles, all in one with a lid and purple Velcro lining, and it still had like 78 on it and no pitch control.
78, what, the speed, yeah?
Yeah, it had 33, 45, but it also still had 78. You know, that's how old they was. And I used to do the pitch thing with my hand because I had no pitch bend. So I think that, like, I did that for about 6 months, but it gave me a good, real understanding of, blending tunes together and tempo changes and things like that. So after a while I got frustrated and I just used to go and borrow my friends' decks, and that was that.
Oh, that's cool, man. So saying that, you know what I mean, they say like the harder your tools, the better the workman, you know what I mean? Are you a believer of that?
Yeah, I think to a certain extent. I mean, back in the day it was like some people had sound labs and belt drives, and do you know what I mean? And like, at the end of the day, the proof's in the pudding, and it's just about what comes out at the end of it, not necessarily the tools, And the same can be said for production. Like, you can have all the best gear in the world and not know what to do with it, or you can have a little setup and really know your craft and get on with it, man. So
yeah, man, that's respectable. All right, well, like you just said a minute ago, obviously using some of the earlier equipment. So what's your take on like the equipment we use today? Obviously, like you've seen 1210s come, you've seen 1200s come in, and you've seen 1210s come in, and obviously they've gone up in different marks as well. And now you've got the CDJ, Serato. What do you think about all that stuff?
I think it's all good. I love vinyl still. I've got CDJs. I play CDs. I'm yet to start using Serato or anything, but I can see the appeal. I'm not really a format snob like some people are in the game.
What's that? Format snob?
Format
What's that?
snob. Like, oh, he's playing da 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 with this da 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 da. It's not a vintage dub plate, or it's.
Well, so basically, just go with it, innit? If that's what you're comfortable using.
Ultimately, I've never had one person come up to me. The day someone comes up to me in a club and says, oh, I was really enjoying that tune, and I looked up and I saw you was playing it on a CD, so I had to stop dancing, then I will, really think about it. But that hasn't happened as yet, so I don't think people really care.
All right, man. So, all right. So, obviously, coming from a musical family and stuff like that, obviously watching your brother's friend and all that, DJing and stuff like that. So, how did you get into the jungle scene?
My sister was into the acid scene, the acid house scene, like the very, very early part of that. And at that time I was into my hip hop and a bit of reggae and what have you. I was still only 13. But step by step, bit by bit, she used to, bring tapes in my room and make me listen to stuff, and it just kind of.
What's that, acid house? Yeah.
Well, house and the early house stuff, and obviously being 13, I was too young to go out or anything. But then I started listening to the pirate stations, and I have to say, like, Fantasy FM was a major influence, and all the people that were on that at the time and are still around, like. Hype and Spice and Rap
and that was Fantasy FM.
Yes, so that was like sort of 1990, kind of 91 times. That was influential in the development of what became jungle. Yeah.
All right, that's cool, man. Big up Kane inside. Don't forget you locked into the Heavy Artillery Show every Thursday from 9 to 11. All right, man. So yeah, that's big. So I'm just gonna keep it moving, keep asking you some more questions. So
Okay.
obviously, listening to Acid House is obviously breaking it down. I believe it was that kind of era of Kenny Ken and all that was going at them times, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, I wouldn't put myself in the same bracket. I was a kid at home who was sort of like trying to, do you know what I mean, find
Yeah,
my
of
way
course.
and find, like, you know, in them time, the earliest kind of pioneers of what became the jungle thing were the likes of Ibiza, Third Party, do you know what I mean? And those guys started quite early on. When I look through back over my record collection, it's mad how early the first kind of, you know, the first roots of jungle started. It was way back kind of like 91, you could even say, some of them. So yeah, it was just a natural thing, you know. And what I liked about it was the way that it kind of, it included everything. So there
What do you mean it included everything? Like,
well, and I still, you know, still to this day, that's why I'm still doing it now, is because there's nothing else that, you know, if you're into, whatever you're into or whatever your background is, be it kind of like jazz or rock or, you know, whatever, if you're not a die-hard junglist from day, you know what I mean, you might come from any other scene, but there's always those kind of influences.
oh, what you're talking producing wise?
Within
now?
drum and bass, you know, it kind of, it includes everything, so.
Oh yeah, man. Because well, look at the tunes out there. You know what I mean? They're like people stereotype it and all that. You get, you know what I mean? People say reggae jungle. Then you got your liquid.
Yeah.
Like you just said, there's so many, so much influences, and obviously, as a producer, that's a good thing and all that, man. And what would you say to up and coming producers to keep it fresh like that, to bring in all different influences?
Boy, I would say be real, do you, don't follow no one, and it's a fine line. There's a very fine line between being so abstract that no one is going to listen beyond, you know, the third bar, and just cloning off like what's going on, you know, at that particular time, and you have to somehow find the balance between the two, and give people enough uniqueness, but also enough of kind of like the contemporary now sound of drum and bass. So it's hard, but if you stick at it, you'll get there, man.
All right, cool, man. So obviously going forward a bit now, so obviously coming up into the jungle game and all that, can you tell us about your first booking? Like, when did you get your first booking, and how was that?
One of my earliest bookings was in Rocket, and it was through a family friend, believe it or not, who kind of was involved in promotion that Kiss was putting on, and that was even before I got on Call. But I would, you know, if anyone ever asked me what was the major kind of force behind me, my career kind of starting, it's always got to be joining Cool FM. Prior to that, I was on Don FM for a little while. I used to do, East knows now, but I did. This was a secret for a little while. I used to do Don FM in the morning, and then I used to go over and do Cool FM in the afternoon for like 6 months on the same day. And I was just trying to work out which one I preferred and which one was going somewhere and da-da-da-da. And then it was like, Don was kind of holding on to the hardcore thing, where Cool was kind of pushing the more jungle sound. And so I stopped doing the Don thing and rolled with Cool, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, man, big up on that one. So obviously joining Cool FM and all that, is that where you like met Brocky? Because you're obviously affiliated with Undiluted.
Yeah.
So how did that start for you? Was that through Cool FM as well?
Well, I signed to Trouble on Vinyl in 1993. That was my first like record deal. And
That must have been a big look, you know what I mean, for your first record deal to go on Trouble on Vinyl.
well, I was the first signing to Trouble on Vinyl. So at that point, Trouble on Vinyl didn't exist. It was just an idea in Clayton and Mark's head, and we used to go, you know, up to a studio in someone's sitting room and bang out. So yeah, it's become, over the years, it's become a kind of, you know, a drum and bass institution and all the spin-offs of Renegade Hardware, etc.
Household name, man.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure Clayton won't mind me saying I've had a little bit of an influence in the development of that over the years. Brocky was around throughout those years and obviously used to support my music in that era, and then it became time to leave Trouble on Vinyl and kind of try and do something new, and I had my own dreams of setting up my label and So when that happened, Brocky was also in a position where he wanted to set up his label. He had already set up Undiluted shortly before, and so it just kind of worked. We just linked up one time and then started, you know, just seeing what could happen, and it started happening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. It's a big look, you know what I mean? To even be like there for the start of Trouble on Vinyl, you know what I mean? That's like I just said, you know what I mean? That's our household name.
Yeah, yeah.
To witness that stuff growing, you know what I mean? That's really cool, man. So, all right, let's keep it moving. So, how long roughly have you been DJing for?
At all, or professionally, or
Well, when did you start, man?
what, in the bedroom, you mean?
Yeah, bedroom DJ.
Too long, really.
Was that an age count coming? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to disclose them kind of things. You know what I mean? No, I'm not straight up. I'm 35 and I've been DJing for like 21 years. So I remember distinctly getting my turntables on my 40th birthday, and I got pictures to prove it. Yeah. So
Yeah?
No. I'm just saying, 20 years. But I wouldn't like. It took a while before I was playing out or earning any money, which, but still relatively young. I say by the time I was 17, you know, I was on call and out there trying to make my name for myself.
All right, wicked, man. So, so obviously the jungle, like coming from the hardcore jungle scene, seeing it all going up, like, what if I say to you, what is your sound? What would you say that? Like, at the moment, what kind of sound are you into?
My sound is, and then pretty much.
Like, do you class
always
yourself
have
as
been.
an old school DJ, a new like?
Hell no. That's not my bracket. I mean, I've got old school and I play old school sets, but no, I'm always looking for the new thing, man. And if I had to describe my sound, it would be aggressive jump up with a bit of depth.
So nasty, yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of, that's really what defines what I do, I suppose.
All right, big up, man. So, obviously, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show every Thursday from 9 to 11 with myself, Fully Equipped, and Hitman. In the hot seat this week is DJ Kane from the Undiluted Cool FM camps.
Got to big up Higher Level as well, all the Higher Level family, Shabo and Stormin and Swifter and Moddy and all the man them.
Yeah, done no. Sorry, nearly swore there. We had Shabba in here not that long ago.
Seen?
And the interview, the audio on the interview got removed. But yeah, like they flipping, and do you know?
By who?
Warner Brothers. Yeah, they copyrighted because we played a Sean Paul track. Ripped
Oh
it,
yeah,
gone.
one of you was telling me about that on the internet, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely big up Shabba. That is actually getting fixed as we talk by Chopper. Big up all the Resistance famo. He's working on that, so that will be uploaded soon.
You're gonna deal with Warner Brothers, yeah? Tell them about themselves.
Do you know what?
Man.
You know what
who
I'm saying?
Who do they think they are?
Flipping.
Liberties.
Anyway, before this gets writ off again for mentioning their name, you know what I mean? Right, so let's keep it moving. Our apologies anyway, keep it sweet. So, alright, so thanks for coming in once again, Kane. Like, what can we see coming up from you? Like, you know what I mean? Where the artists, people that follow you, where can they see you next? What have you got coming up? Have you got the label started? What's going on?
We have got. There's a couple of things that have just come out on Undiluted. There's the Aimed at You remixes and we've got an Icarus project coming, Icarus and Trevelyan.
What's that? What's Icarus and Trevelyan?
They're Undiluted artists which had they've had a few releases on the label, one of which was a track called Fruit X, which was a massive tune a couple of years back. And they got some new material. And also just relaunched Sonic Art, which is the sister label to Undiluted.
Sonic Art, this is, yeah? Where can people check out these? Have you got a website at all? Or?
There's no website at the moment because it's a smaller project, but if they go to like any of the online record sellers at the moment, there's promos floating around,
and this is called Sonic Art, yeah?
That's the label. The track's Set Style by Tyke and Collide, which is doing damage and been going off out there this year, definitely.
Right, big up on that one, man. So don't forget, watch out for that label, Sonic Art, and that is that your label, yeah?
It's the label that we all set up at the time when we was doing loads and loads of material. Just like we've had it's been quiet for several years, but we decided to bring it back and start putting out some other people's music as well.
All right, wicked, man. So, all right, here's a crucial question for you. Outside of the camp, if I go to you, who's your number one DJ, Kane? What would you say?
I don't know, man. It's hard. There's so many people that I respect in different ways for different things, and it'd be unfair to call just one name. There's the obvious ones, you know, those people that are at the forefront for a reason. But I wouldn't really want to just say, you know, I'd have to say, well, I like him because he does this. And
no,
I
that's
like
fair
him
enough.
'cause he
People
does
say that all the time. They've got their own opinions.
Yeah, but
of
we'd
what's
be here
what.
half hour and I'll name check half the scene, and it'd be like.
One of them ones, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for anybody, literally anybody who's got the the cojones to get up and play records in front of a crowd and try and entertain people, because it does take, you know, a bit of skill and a bit of.
Saying that, do you still shake when you get up there?
I still get nervous. I think, like, not all the time, obviously. Like with the larger things or the, you know, more crucial kind of gigs. If it's something that, you know, you've done it like 7 times that year, you know the crowd, you know the venue, you know the system intimately, then maybe not so much. But other things, yeah. I mean, that's if I didn't, I'd be getting kind of complacent and arrogant. Do you know what I mean? That's part of it, like being caring about how well you perform, and you know what I'm saying. That's kind of why I'm doing it still, you know.
Yeah,
I still get that buzz.
Rough stuff on saying, because he told me ages ago. He said if you don't shake, he said go home.
Yeah, finish. You might as well. You know, it's wrong on so many levels. You should be a little bit pranked.
I've nearly fell over before.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, it was like, you know, one of them. I was like, can't even put the needle down and shit. Like, someone you've got a little bit of respect for turns up. You're like, oh my god.
Trust me.
It's Randall. Oh shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big time. We do this every week.
Yeah.
Do you know
yeah. Well, right. So you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? But that's the same for everyone. Don't think it ain't. You know. Yeah.
All right. So moving on. Obviously, you can't give us your best DJ, but obviously, off the top of your head, who would it be? Oh, we've got to squeeze it out of it, man. We ask this to everyone, Kane. You're not just the only victim.
Oh man! What? And you're not letting it go?
No,
I thought we'd pass that one.
No, I've got to
I
keep
thought
it moving.
I swerved it. I'm fighting it. Yeah, I'm a rebel, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wait, we'll get that information at a later date, and we'll give it over to you. Hopefully, it'll be the artist who he said.
It's my little brother, man, Jekyll. Yeah, he's #1. Watch out for him.
Who's that, Jekyll, yeah?
Yeah.
Drum and bass DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big up, man.
Yeah.
All right, wicked. So where's the best place you have played? Obviously, we can go mad and we can go UK or outside of the UK, you know what I mean? Where's the best place you have played, atmosphere-wise?
It's a bit like the DJ thing, man.
Nah, not at all, man.
It is. It's like something, you know, I love so many different places for so many different reasons. No, I'm joking. I love breaking. I love breaking at Coronet. I love breaking at Area over here. I've had loads of like really, unbelievable experiences all across the world, man. So it's really. I remember one time arriving at a 16th century fort, which in Italy in Rome, which I'd been booked to perform at, and I went.
What's this? A 16th century
fort?
Fort as in castle, yeah.
But it's like they squat in them. So they not like over here. It's not a kind of grimy, it's a bit of a different kind of culture. But they'll take over these places and turn it into a place to live and a place for business and entertainment and rah 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 rah. But I remember arriving. I've been over there for them a few times. I remember arriving at this one place at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There was 4,000 people jumping around to Happy Days, the theme tune.
Oh, you're joking.
And I was on my own, and no one else spoke English. And it was just one of them moments where you're like, I wish there was somebody here to, do you know what I mean, to see this or to at least discuss it with, how mad it is.
Happy Days, yeah?
Yeah, the theme from, Sunday, Monday, Happy Day, that was, and there was 4,000 people rocking out in this courtyard. So that was memorable, and there's lots of different things and lots of different experiences, shall we say. Some I can't repeat, censored.
All right, big up groupies. I mean, Kane.
No, I didn't mean that. I just meant,
So where was this
there
fort,
could be
then?
youngsters listening and, huh?
Where was this fort?
That's in
on
Rome.
9 o'clock.
Big up to Massimino and all the Forte Prenestino, if I got the pronunciation right. All them guys over there. Yeah, enough love.
All right, wicked, man. So, just a few more questions, and basically we'll keep it moving. Don't forget, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery show. So, like, obviously, coming from a musical background, like you said, you know what I mean? Was you involved in like, what kind of music was you involved in as a youth? You know what I mean? Was you? You know what I mean? Obviously, you said about. Like your sister was into acid house and stuff like that. Didn't you, like you said, your dad gave you a bass guitar?
Yeah, I'm just debating whether I kind of tell you what I'm about to tell you. Anyway, as a youth, I was a singer, shall we say? Not professional or anything, but I could sing and I did some singing. So it was an opportunity for me to pursue that or not, and I made a Christmas record with the BBC as a youth.
You're joking?
Yeah, so that was like maybe age 10.
What, just it's a solo, yeah, or with a load of?
The whole year did the chorus, and then 3 of us did the verses, and I was one of the 3 that did the verses and sung just a little tune about saving Santa and getting him out of jail so he can.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
I'll pick up on that, man. You got the footage somewhere.
I've still got the tune at home.
We've got to have that, give that away as competition.
You know what? That's locked off in the vault, man. That's never going nowhere. I'm telling you now. Very few people get to hear that one. But I just remember, like, I didn't really have the front to do the front of stage thing. It was never really my thing, the standing in front of the crowd with the mic. I just wasn't really about that. So that's kind of what made me look for something else.
You ever tested your vocal talent on a track though?
On the drum and bass
yeah.
track? Nah, I mean, look, I was 10 and then I sort of said, nah, that's not really me. And by the time I was 13, I was DJing and what have you, so
it just kind of went.
I blazed far too much in between then and now to be thinking about singing anything. Can I say that?
Yeah, of course you can. It's gone
okay.
9 o'clock, man.
Yeah. The watershed is done.
yeah, basically. But yeah, man, Alright, big up Kane on that one. We will try and find that footage. But yeah, man, big up all the massive, big up all the Heavy Artillery crew. You know who you are. Too many names to mention. I want to big up DJ Boo, all the USA Indianapolis massive. Basically, I can't see that. Big up JD, hold tight Haribo, hold tight all the Shadow Demon Coalition, hold tight Sly Paxo, enough love, hold tight Shady Lockeye. Don't forget, they're touring at the moment, so make sure you get to either Bristol or Breakology soon. My apologies for the Breakology advert. Confusion this week, big up Colonel, hold tight Tammy, big up JD once again, hold tight all the Facebook crew, popping off, right, we'll just keep this moving. Basically, we're coming up to the last question. Hope you enjoyed yourself, have you?
Yeah, I have. I don't do many interviews, man. So it's good, it's good.
Alright, wicked man. A lot of secret information got shared in that, so remember this.
Yeah, we went in. We even talked about Save Our Santa and all sorts.
Santa from jail. But yeah, this is recorded and will be put onto YouTube and then to a Facebook page.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Can we cut that bit out?
No, man, we're live right now. Anyway, if we ain't recording, someone else is recording. No, it's all good, man. It's all experience, you know what I mean?
I'm only playing. It's all good, man.
Right, last thing, Kane, thank you for coming down. Before we ask you the last question, if you wouldn't mind signing the Heavy Artillery t-shirt, remember, keep it locked and you will see DJ Kane do what he does best upon the ones and the fours. Hitman, round of applause, DJ Kane. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're locked into Fat Beats, the Heavy Artillery show with myself, Fully Equipped, and Hitman. Kane, if you could give a message to the youth for today, what would it be?
Ooh. That's follow none. Do your thing. That's what I would say. Is that alright? Is that an adequate response?
That's your message, man?
Yeah, man. Follow none.
Don't be a sheep.
Don't be a sheep. Set trend.
Alright, wicked man, we're done.
Some people have done some really nice writing on here, man.
Yeah, man. We've actually pulled
Some
it out.
italics is going on here. Wow. I don't want to mess it up.
I'll do a handprint or something then. Right, remember you're locked into fatbeats.co.uk. Fully Equipped and Hitman. DJ Kane in the building. Keep it locked. Hitman, take them away, please.
You are now in tune to the sound of DJ Fully Equipped and DJ Hitman.
Last but not least, remember if you want to get through on the phone line number, it's 078 07583 446 262. Thank you once again, Kane, for coming down, brother. Mic check, 1, 2. Sounds of the DJ Kane inside. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery show. DJ Hitman, myself DJ Fully Equipped. Every Thursday 9 to 11.
cannot think of being acceptable to others until we have first proven acceptable to ourselves.
Don't forget, use the shout box for shouts and dedications. You're locked into the fatbeats.co.uk. DJ Kane, special guest this week. We got all the done undiluted massive old type Rocky. DJ Kane, right on nasty. Let's get this moving. Outside of Haribo, enough respect. Outside the Tabby, oh the New York Massive. Outside all the USA overseas gang. Don't forget the phone line number 07583 446 262. The one like the MC Hooligan. We got the DJ George man. Outside the Juice man. All the reunion gang. Outside Michelle. We got all the global D&B massive. DJ Kane. Outside the Andy Stringer. Outside the Devastate. Big up the Emma. Yes, brother, bangers are certainly in the bag. Outside of Philip Milden, DJ LPs. We say this nasty time, Kane, yeah? And on gutter. Big up Sly, outside Paxo, outside all the East London Connection gang.
They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler! They had no business doing that. None. They killed the
Okay, big up the Charlie Parker, all the Bristol gang. Kane, so have you got the Jack the Ripper tune in the bag? Yeah. He said he's gonna have a look. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, check 1, 2, is that better?
Eating the poor man-made spaceships from their orbits.
Outside the MC Box of Banton. Happy birthday for the other day, brother. Outside, that's better.
You can't hide.
Don't forget, 6th of November 2010. That's this year. You got Breakology presents 10 years of Shadow Demon Coalition. And that's at the Margate.
Anything yet?
My apologies, Club Escape Margate. Hold tight the tracks on the road for the last 2 hours. Hold tight the monocle. Hold tight the Miska Bisc. DJ Kane taking you on a journey right about now. Some dart rolling inside. Hold tight the Bob. Thanks for that one, mate. Out to Devastate. I tell you what, yeah? Hold on for a minute, bruv. I've got someone. I'll give you the clean copies. Alright? Outside the Moxie. We got all the Pink Audio gang. Right, Hitman, touch the microphone. Do the thing. 3, 2, murder, 1, murder, 1, murder, 1, murder, 1. Mic check 1, 2. Hold tight the DJ Devastate. Big ups, brother. 3, 2, murder, 1, murder, 1, murder, 1. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show each and every Thursday, 9 to 11, with myself, DJ Hitman, and the Fully Equipped. Tonight, special guest in the building, DJ Kane. Hold tight the Marcus. Hold tight the Bristol man them. Hold tight the Haribo. Message reads, Kane's going on nasty. 3, 2, murder, 1, murder, 1, murder, 1. Hold tight the Charlie Parker. Hold tight the Emma. Hold tight the Higher Stakes Recordings crew. Hold tight the Sly. Hold tight the Las Vegas. Kane, you're going on nasty. Hold tight to Haribo. Bigging up the man them. Hold tight, brother. Yeah, man, I'm good. Hope you good. Hold tight the Moxie. Hold tight the Medway crew. Hold tight the Devastate. Hold tight the Emma. Hold tight the KD. Hold tight Paige. Hold tight the Sheffield crew. Hold tight the Phil McCracken. Hold tight the London man them. Hold tight Alan Swatton. Big up the Bristol man them. Message reads, this DJ's too much. Hold tight the Haribo. Yeah man. Link up Thorncom. Hold tight the Moxie. Hold tight the Paul Skinback. Hold tight the Medway crew. Hold tight DJ Miss Smith. Hold tight the Lady V-Dub. Hold tight the Feminine Takeover Massive. Hold tight the Reflex. Hold tight Neil. Hold tight Niall Bod. We say, Kane, the system's getting overridden because of you now, man. Can't touch nothing. Because you know what? We can't get a view, can? So the way we've been learning is every time it freezes up, that's because the system's getting overridden. Popping off. Nasty business inside DJ Kane in the hot seat. fatbeats.co.uk. Type the DJ LP. Done no, brother. Big We got the Motsy. Kane fucking large.
After I talk to your sister.
Outside of Charlie Parker. Stay in tune. That's how we do it every Thursday, 9 to 11. The one like the DJ Chucky. System overload inside DJ Kane. Quite a nasty.
I'll get some later.
Server's nearly blowing up. Yeah, don't forget. Oh, I can't even really say that. Just watch out Saturday morning. Origin FM. Outside Motsy, biggest show on road, brother. There's no one doing it what we do. Right, Kate. We got the one like the Massacre. The Bristol man then, outside the Weekend Defender. Outside the Motsy. Big on the Weekend Defender, you know how we do it, brother. Back me. Don't forget Friday the 3rd of December 2010. You've got the likes of Groove Rider, Taxman, Funster, Stormin, Shabba, Skibber. A whole heap of artists. And that's that Drift in the City down there in Portsmouth. 8 PM till 3 AM in the morning. And watch out. On Monday, the day after Boxing Day, Fat Me's Christmas Bash. Gonna be a nasty one. Also on the 30th of this month, I believe, down there in the Source of Sand, Tunbridge Wells, Cool London's 19th birthday bash. Hold tight to devastate. Hold tight my heavy artillery gang on road. Hold tight the RTC crew. Hold tight the Roadhouse. Hold tight the Bristol man them. Big up the Roadhouse crew. Hold hold of people reaching random concept on the weekend. It's at the Road Mender in Northampton. Big up them things. We are done, good boy. Hold tight the 985. Hold tight the 706. Hold tight the 706. We have a studio number 07583 446 262. Sending your messages for Chats and Deddy. Let us know where you're calling from. Hold to all the people reaching the K19 tour. First stop, Source of Sound, Tunbridge Wells. That's on the 30th of this month. Get yourself down there. It's gonna be big.
have a look at them at the beginning of their incredible adventure. Here,
Hold tight the Roadhouse.
Brazil and Peru. They are about to board a plane that will take them to the Rio Ocoro. A last outpost from which they will continue on foot deep into the Amazon jungle. Into the area known as the Green Inferno.
Hold tight the DJ Devastate. Big shouts going out to the Emma. Skanking it out in the living room. Hold tight DJ Haribo. Requesting new elements.
Deep into the Amazon jungle. Into the area known as the Green Inferno.
Hold tight Moxie. Hold tight the Medway crew. Hold tight the Elaine Thomas. Hold tight the London Massive. Hold tight Elaine Thomas. Hold tight the Melissa Thomas. Big up yourself, ladies. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show each and every Thursday 9 to 11. Special guest inside, DJ Kane. Hold tight all the people that are locked in. Pop it off. Hold tight the Moxie. Hold tight the Haribo. Message reads, big up Overdose and the Beans every time. Big up the Frisky. Hold tight Skeptic. Hold tight Little Rise. Hold tight Liner. Yes man, big up the Potent Sounds crew. Mic check 1, 2. System is overloaded. Right. Right, the nasty inside. Backbeats.co.uk. On a 2-for-2 drive. Hitman wants to get involved. He's shaking, he's shaking. What he done to him, Kane? Big up the USA gang, outside the DJ Boo. Outside Emma saying big up the heavy artillery. That's coming from the global D&D radio. Outside the Kipper on the Bristol gate. Outside the MRK. Don't forget Skankers from the Coulter. Don't forget, watch out for forthcoming releases from the label Sonic Art. Watch out for that. Once again, we got all the new elements, gang. All the Potent Sounds crew. We got the Light and the Rise. Don't forget, this is recorded. Will be put up onto YouTube. And then a Facebook page near you. Hitman in the mix. Nasty business. Hope you enjoying the show. Don't forget, each and every Thursday we do this on the Fat Beat. Outside of Brian Peppers. We got the Lady Venus, the Boxer outside the Mecca, also all the QC gang. Outside the DJ LP. Right, I hope you enjoyed the show, but sadly, we got to say goodbye to DJ Kane. Hope you've enjoyed it, fatbeats.co.uk. Make sure you stay locked in. Once again, big appreciation, enough respect. Kane, thank you for coming down. It's been great. Wicked show, wicked interview. Big up all the viewers as well. This is why we do it, because of you. I hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget, this is recorded and you will see it again very soon. But enough respect to Kane, all the undiluted Sonic Art family. Watch out for that label, releases coming from them. Just keeping it moving, stay locked. Got a bag of dub plates. Legally copyrighted as well. To get that one in there, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, it's jungle, innit? It's anything legal. Right, so we're just gonna keep it rolling, keeping it moving, heavy artillery business. Sounds of the DJ Hitman, myself the fully equipped. We got the Rudy Trudy. We got the Hatred. Enough respect going out to the DJ Kane. Had to leave. You gotta expect that from these guys, man. But I hope you enjoyed the show. But don't worry, you got myself and Hitman here still. Bag full of dub plates. Enough tunes of one. Keep it locked. Heavy artillery inside. Once again, we got the DJ Hatred. Hold tight the Bullet. We got the DJ Bullet. Hold tight the Bullet mix. Hold tight the Rudy Trudy.
Latest records,
Hold tight to Kane.
Now, Pimp-Boss,
Big up.
before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Adios, turd nugget.
Hold tight to Swamper Parker. Hold tight to Bristol, man. Them. Big up the Haribo.
Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Mic check 1, 2. Heavy artillery business inside. DJ Hitman, myself, the fully equipped. Keeping it rolling, keeping it moving. Big shout going out to all the corrupt spy, massive old-time monkey, old-time narky, old-time the new elements, old-time Scorpio, old-time the higher stakes gang. Outside the dub professors, outside the biggest spitters crew, outside Decimal Bass, outside Brownie. Keeping it moving, you're locked. Heavy artillery business, every Thursday from 9 to 11. Outside the Swamper. Hitman, nasty switch. Outside Roundy, outside the props. Outside the G13 crew. Bring on the Manchester gang. Outside everyone who went Trigger's birthday bash. I heard it was off the Richter scale. Outside the Skepta JME. Right, if you sent a message in, then boy you're gonna have to send it again because the system's blowing up like mad. And they ain't even coming through anymore.
I came out with the D-boy. You know you got D-boy.
I know you gotta get your own work. You don't get high on your own supply.
One Hitman. Outside the Bristol gang. Outside the Todd. Watch out, big up all the Karma Digital gang as well. Outside the Sway.
You don't get high on your own supply.
Outside Charlie Parker. Not sure if I've got that one with me. Hitman might have. Outside the Devastate. The older man them. Outside the Moxie. All the Peng Audio gang.
A real D-boy know you gotta get your own work. Dude shooting at both of us. He gave you a quarter car coming up. A real D-boy know you gotta get your own work. You don't get high on your own supply. You don't get high on your own supply.
Don't forget you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show. We got the Adam Gray. Outside of Haribo, you know that, brother.
I will drop out my 13.
Mr. Ramjack. Radical face. Gun face. Race. 30 minutes. 30 seconds. The calm before the storm. Zip, 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 zip. Finger upon lip. Finger upon lip. Zip, zip, zip. The calm before the storm. We're on a mission.
Who knows about this?
I said if we never get a chance to be together, go with John, Daniel Dovia. we never get a chance to be together. Go with John, I love ya. I said we never get a chance to be together. Go with John, I love ya. I said we never get a chance to be together. Go with John, I love ya. It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. I say it is a pity you already have your wife, and me have a one man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. I woulda liked one of these mornings to wake up and find you.
Hold tight, Marcus.
Lying right next to mine. I woulda got to the party and the smoking and the rum and bust a extra wine and make we see the puzzle. Well, every time I fantasize, you see your lips, you see your eyes, you trigger finger, do something. I let the rude girl hypnotize. For you it's just a thing, just another little thing. But for me this is bigger than the angel them a sing. It's a pity you already have a wife.
Hold tight, the hatred.
Have a man in my life. Good boy, it's such a pity. I say it's such a pity. You already have a wife, and me have a one man in my life. Good boy, it is a pity. So if your wife in a focus and can't
Fully equipped like the mix right now. We're locked in for the heavy artillery show. Each and every Thursday. 9 to 11.
Action is see.
Hold tight to Charlie Parker. Hold tight to Haribo. Hold tight to Digital Motion. Hold tight to Power Pod. Hold tight Danger One. Hold tight Bunfoot. check 1, 2. Outside Marcus. Alright, power pod. Outside the Charlie. Dondo. Once again, we got the rowdy outside the props. Outside the digital motion. Saying all the Oxford gang, we got all the HMP man, they've got lockdown. Outside Danger One, outside Beaufort. We got all the OX4 banders. Out to Hatred. They drop that shit wicked and wild. You know I love that DMB style, raw. Big ups and mad respect to the artillery family. Outside of Hatred, enough respect, brother. Keep on coming, gentlemen. Hitman in the place.
Symptoms to watch for are aggression, deterioration of motor skills, and
Right. Coming into the last 5 minutes. Looks like we're out of here, people. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget every Thursday, 9 to 11. Next week we will be interviewing the mighty Jumpin' Jack Frost. So make sure you're looking for that one. Get in the bag. Outside the DJ LP, enough respect. Big up you and your crew, man. What you saying? Last one, Hitman. What are you doing the funny hand movements for, bruv? Play the track. He's doing funny hand movements. Play the rhythm.
We don't want you to smoke genetically modified ganja. We want you to smoke the real thing. We want you to smoke the natural herb. Some call it marijuana, some call it sensimedia, some call it lamb's bread, and some people call it ganja.
Out in the street, they call it murder. Out in the street, they call it murder.
Right, once again, enough respect to all the viewers who locked in. Once big shout out to DJ Kane for the interview, the guest mix. Big show. Big up the viewers once again. We do this because of you. You get filthy dub plates, releases, knowledge. Come on, man, it's every artillery show. Who else does it? No one.
Them only come around like tourists on the beach with the few club stories, bedtime stories, and pose like them names of Norris, and don't know the real hardcore cause I room for John Rock. Hey, I room for John Rock. Sandals are not back to, the coach them with the way them got to, and routing twice to shot to, don't make them spot to, unless you carry guns.